today I'm going to tackle another little project with the Evo. I am going to change the brake fluid. So I'm going to do a brake fluid flush. I haven't used this before, but I bought it online. It's a powerbleeder, and when you have this, you don't need anybody else to help you out to, pump the brakes or anything. This will pretty much use pressure and force the brake fluid through so that you can do the job all by yourself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a look at the instructions real quick and see how exactly I need to set this up. This is a brake fluid that I use for the Evo. It's the RBF 600 racing brake fluid. So it holds up pretty good to high heat cycles. Jamaicans and our H's, right? High heat cycles, and yeah, this is what I'll be using to flush the system out. So that is it. I do have my homemade bottle to have the old fluid go into. So I'm gonna go down, jack the car up, and get everything set up. Alright. I will catch you guys up in a bit.
Don't tell me this freaking thing doesn't work with the Evo.
Here's an update. The powerbleeder does not fit the nozzle for the Evo, so I'm gonna have to improvise. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way, which is where you pump the brakes. Can you give me a hand real quick? Yep, keep going. And hold it all the way to the floor. Alright, now pump it up some more. Stop. I'm gonna reopen this. Hold on. And it's supposed to look like really light, yeah, like a clear yellow. And I actually changed it last year. So since the power bleed isn't working, I almost gave up, almost didn't bother changing the brake fluid or doing the flush. But then my neighbor next door, a buddy of mine, he came downstairs, so I just asked him to pump out the brake while I do the, the regular pedal pushing flush. So this is what the fluid looks like so far. I've done the two rear, so passenger rear and driver side rear, and this looks so rancid. This is what was in there. I'm gonna do the fronts now, but one thing that I discovered while I was flushing it is that my spring is broken, like right there. You can see it right there and right here. This is the Eibach lowering spring. Yeah, so they're broken. So now I'm gonna have to look into changing those. This is thanks to all the salt and corrosion that's up north, and I don't regret moving from there because your car will have a longer life. So, well, actually I cracked it open and some fluid already started coming out. So see, now the top portion of the fluid is clear. I know that is the new stuff that I put in and not that old stuff that was in there before. Okay, so I'm back. While changing the brake fluid on the Evo, the power bleeder that I got it did not fit the brake fluid reservoir that's in the hood. One thing that I recommend is if you're gonna buy something, make sure that it fits beforehand. Usually I'm really good at ensuring that whatever I buy fits the car, especially when I'm buying stuff for the car. But this time, I just thought that all brake fluid reservoirs had the same top. Well, apparently they don't. The one that I got is for European vehicles, and so it just wouldn't work with the Evo. This is the fluid that came out, right? It's really dirty. I mean, this thing is dark. And then this is what clean brake fluid looks like. So take a look at the one that came out and what clean fluid looks like. You can see it's this thing was just filthy. You can even, if you look at the bottom of this, you can see like it's settled, so there's some sediment at the bottom. So yeah, it was about time that thing got changed. Other thing I noticed, while I was doing the rear, I saw that my spring on the back side is busted, so I'll need to get new springs, which I won't do. I'll just end up getting coilovers. That's the next thing on my to-do list, or on my shopping list for the Evo. I don't know when I'll do it though, because money doesn't grow on trees. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this video, and thank you very much. Until next time, feel free to subscribe if you want to, like if you want to, or if you don't want to. But anyways, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.